This week we've got nibblers, a sucky Makita,
a nitrous boosted impact wrench, and we figure out when Tradesman Day is. It's today! Woo!
This is your power tool week in review.
Today's episode is brought to you by EGO Power Beyond Belief and SPYDER Pro Powered Tools.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah. Happy Tradesman Day!
Yeah, when exactly did that happen?
I'll explain that later in the show, because right now we need to head over to Shoptoolreviews, where Tim took delivery of Milwaukee's latest M12 tool. That is the Milwaukee 2476 M12 FUEL Nibbler. The tiny terror can tackle 16 gauge mild steel, 18 gauge stainless steel, and 12 gauge aluminum as it slowly bites its way through. As Tim points out, when you cut sheet metal with something like a circular saw or snips, you end up making tons and tons of small, sharp, and jagged pieces of metal that like to cut you. And using an abrasive wheel tosses molten shrapnel, burning everything it lands on. But the Milwaukee Nibbler includes a chip bag that catches all of the little pieces it bites off, making a cleaner and safer workspace. Tim tested it on several different materials, making it look incredibly easy in the process. If you've got some sheet metal to cut, but you're tired of the mess, head over to Shoptoolreviews.
When the team over at TorqueTestChannel was just about to hit 100,000 subs about 6 months ago, they celebrated by converting a Milwaukee M18 Fuel half-inch high-torque impact wrench into a fossil fuel-burning, bolt-busting behemoth. And the torque gods looked down upon their work and they said, "This is good." Also, noise. So now that they're once again creeping up on a big sub milestone, they decided it was time to return to their unholy creation and make it awesomer. That is the Milwaukee M60 Stage 2, which included the addition of a larger carburetor, fancy HVAC straps, a billet aluminum velocity stack, and among other things, race gas. Why?
And finally 7 race gas, because heck yeah.
And the results are exactly as awesome as you're already no doubt imagining. But wait, this isn't even its final form. Before they put the beast back in its cage to wait for the next milestone, they decided to jump ahead to Stage 3, adding a nitrous kit. Before you even let that sink in, head over to TTC and see how crazy this thing gets.
On Labor Day last week, there were several great deals to be had, but one was leaving some people scratching their heads. Milwaukee offered a non-fuel M18 compact brushless 2-tool combo kit for $229 and a newer M12 fuel 2-tool combo kit for the exact same price. Dave decided to grab them both to see which kit is a better deal. The results were a lot more interesting than I actually expected. I'll tell you this, of course, the M18, even the non-fuel version, is going to beat the M12 into the ground. And for the most part, it does. But the revealing part was just how much work it took to show off that power. Dave points out that while he can make a test that the M18 will win, it likely would not be a reasonable use for an impact that the M12 can't take on. But if the M18 is more powerful and just the same price, why not just buy that? Well, Dave has a pretty interesting reason for you. To find out what it is, head over to ManCaverTools.
Tools and Stuff may not be an official Makita rep, but you know, he's the only Makita person we can get to return our calls. Fortunately, he seems to know more about new Makita tools than Makita does, so we're glad to have him. And this week, he shows us just how much the XGT platform sucks. And the answer is a lot more than it did before. Thanks to this, the Makita 40-volt XGT 15-liter dry dust extractor vacuum, or 2.1 gallons if you're no longer under the thumb of the Royals. I'm just kidding, we're idiots for not using metric, but I digress. The GCV02ZU boasts 140 ACFM and 92 inches of water lift. The AWS system uses Bluetooth to wirelessly power on and off, and it holds 2 batteries for extended run times, as it's only using one of them at a time. It also has an automatic self-cleaning system. Now, Tools takes his time reviewing all of the included accessories, and then starts to test its power by picking up chunks of rebar and even a 16mm thick piece of threaded rod. Not bad at all. Of course, he uses it with several other tools before deciding,
so what do I think of the VC004G cordless vac from Makita? Well, I think it sucks. Real good.
Alright, now guys, I've said this before. Each channel gets to make the "this vac sucks" joke once a year. Now, I just used up mine at the introduction of this segment. Tools, you're done, man. For the full review, head over to Tools and Stuff.
you've made that joke way more times than once a year.
Yeah, but I've done it ironically, so it's okay.
My God, moving on to our tool deals of the week, starting with Flex, where you can save more the more you buy. Get $30 off of a $300 Flex purchase, $80 off of a $400 purchase, or $150 off of a $500 purchase. The promo starts today. For Milwaukee fans, you can get a free M18 XC 5.0 battery with the purchase of select Milwaukee M18 bare tools or kits, which is the latest addition to Milwaukee's free battery promotion going on now that has options for everything from a CP 2.0 all the way up to their 12 amp hour. Fortunately, our friends over at Ohio Power Tool have organized them all on a single page, which we will link to in the description.
Happy Tradesman Day, Sarah.
I'm not a tradesman, but I have several 100,000 tradesman friends,
Yes,
so
you do.
how do we celebrate?
Well, besides the traditional handing out of the crisp high five, you also can ask your foreman for the day off.
Yeah, but you won't get it.
That's right, because National Tradesman Day was created by Irwin 11 years ago to celebrate the work and work ethic of the American tradesman.
And while we and Irwin are proud of you for keeping America running strong 365 days a year,
Your boss may not choose to observe the holiday like we do. So even if you have to work, look to the tradesman beside you and offer a crisp Tradesman Day high five and know that we appreciate what you do. And I'll tell you what, list your favorite tradesman in the comments below and we will randomly choose one of you and we'll send you this fancy Irwin pack they sent us. Hang on, I want to show them what's inside because they do have fun stuff. You've got a keep me cool tradesman thing. We've got
keep me cool tradesman thing.
yes for tradesmen that keep cool.
It's the technical term?
Yeah,
Oh,
and it
you're
says
gonna
Irwin on it.
Okay.
Okay. We also have a straight line chalk line
and
thing.
that's it, and there's nothing else in this bag.
Oh, no.
There's nothing else in the bag!
Sarah's
no,
gonna be upset.
I don't want to give
We're
it
giving
away.
and it's not this. You would think that it's the bottle opener.
I don't need a bottle opener to open a bottle of beer.
We're gonna give away, and it's not even this really nice, which we were playing with a little earlier. Really nice utility knife.
Are you really gonna give it away?
It's a nice Irwin cooler with 4 of their super
Those
awesome
are our
quick
favorite
clamps. We love these quick
I
clamps.
don't
We
wanna
use them
give them away.
We have a bunch of them. We use them constantly. So there's 4 of them in here.
Fine.
Irwin wanted to celebrate tradespeople, so only enter if you're a tradesperson or if you've ever met a tradesperson or you know one or you know what one is.
Or you're proud of one.
That's
or...
the limit though. No one else.
So what, they just need to tag or comment that person's name?
Tell us who your favorite tradesman is. It might be like your dad. It may be Kyle
it's you.
from our buildings.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
you are
Anybody.
your favorite tradesperson.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. By all means, just tell us who your
You
favorite
have to
tradesperson
give this.
is.
If I'm giving away my quick clamps, you have to give this away too. Put it back. Put it back.
How am I supposed to stay cool?
You'll be fine.
Everyone feel like you're not cool.
No, you're done. I want to thank EGO and SPYDER for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we could not do this without you.
Okay, gang. If you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.